Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the Mama's Review. Today I wanted to talk about sippy cups and what brands we've tried and what brands we use now. So let's get started. So first off, when we first started to give my son liquids like water and things like that, we haven't really given him anything else actually, maybe a little bit of apple juice diluted in his water. But when we first started to go ahead and introduce that to him, we went out and we purchased a few different sippy cups because I wanted to have a variety, because you never know, it's like a bottle, you never know what brand is going to work for your kid. And so just because these ones that I'm about to explain to you did or didn't work for me doesn't mean that it won't work wonders for your kid. So the very first time that we went out to purchase, we purchased two different sippy cups. And the first one, because my son uses the Tommee Tippee bottles, I thought, oh, he's gonna use the sippy cup, he's gonna love it. So we bought this Tommee Tippee sippy cup. And there are a few different styles of the Tommee Tippee sippy cup, but this is the brand that we bought. So basically what it is it's got, and I'm gonna try to demonstrate this as best as I can. So it's got the lid like this on it. So when you push on this lid, I don't know if you can tell, when you push on this lid, it kind of goes in. And so if you turn it upside down, the idea is if you turn it upside down, it's not supposed to leak unless this is pushed in. So if this is pushed in, then water will come out. So basically when the child puts their lips to the cup and pushes when they're drinking, this will push down, water will come up, they'll get a little bit of water, and that's kind of how it's supposed to work. And then they can set it back down, the water doesn't drip, all of that sort of stuff. So this was the very first one he used, and if you've ever taught a baby how to use a sippy cup, they never know that they have to tip it first. So they kind of hold it and they're like gnawing on it. So for the first probably month or month and a half, we would tip it for him to teach him that you just have to tip it. Or we have a high chair where you can pull the back down so that he's kind of, laying more flat. And so I would do that so that he knew like, oh, I need to be a little bit reclined or I need to be back a bit to actually take a drink of it. Now he knows, but at the start, I mean, they're learning, right? So that's how we taught him to tip it back. I didn't mind this. This sippy cup leaked for us. That's the big con that I have about it, is the fact that it leaked. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. I wanted to find a leak-proof sippy cup that was easy to use. This was easy to use, he liked it, but like I said, it leaked. So I didn't love that about it. Basically the way that this works is you can take this off, the handles come off, so it's really nice for cleaning. All of this pieces come off, it all untwists and comes out of this part here. So that's kind of nice. So this one wasn't my favorite, like I said, but it did an okay job in the beginning. We don't really use it anymore, and I don't know if we ever really will use it again because it leaks. It's hard to take anywhere, and there's no lid for it. So if it's sitting in the diaper bag and presses up against something, it's gonna leak all over the place. So it was an okay sippy cup. It was a good starter sippy cup, but it's not something that I loved. So the next thing that we bought and we wanted to try, because I heard a whole rave about this, and because I was trying to teach my son to tip the sippy cup and he was having a hard time with it, I wanted to get the Munchkin's weighted straw sippy cup. So as you can see there, the straw follows as you tip. That is amazing. So if they can, drink like this, they can tip it and drink like this. It doesn't matter because the straw follows where the liquid is, which is really, really nice. It again comes apart in two pieces. The handles don't come off. You can take it all apart. It's easy to wash. But what I didn't love about this is the fact that this straw is impossible to suck from. We gave it to my son and he doesn't know how to suck from a straw yet. So when he puts it in his mouth, it's kind of just like, he doesn't know what to do. So that's kind of one con. He'll figure it out eventually. And I don't know, maybe these are targeted for older babies or something, so maybe I started too young with him on the straw portion of it. So we'll try again because I really do think this is an awesome idea later on down the road. So like I said, the straw is really, really hard to use. So my son could not suck anything out of this. Like even if he wanted to, even if he could, it's almost impossible. I've had to really play with it. You can see where the water is supposed to come out in the straw. You probably can't see on camera, but I can see like the little cut in the straw where the water would come out. I have tried to use it myself. I've filled it with water and tried to suck on it myself, and it is almost impossible to get through the straw. So that's one one con that I have with it. I think that the design is a bit flawed there. That should be a lot easier for a baby. Like, if I can't hardly use it, a baby's not going to be able to use it. So, but I do like the idea behind it. I like the weighted straw. I like how easy it is to clean. He might be able to use it in a few months or something, but for now it's just sitting collecting dust in our cupboard. So I didn't mind it, but he hasn't used it yet, so we'll see. Now, on to the one that we've tried and stayed with and love. So after the defeat of these two, I was really hesitant to go and buy him a sippy cup. Like, I sort of thought, I'll just take a bottle around with water in it and he can sip on a bottle, but I really wanted him to get away from that bottle. I didn't want him to get attached to a bottle because he's a breastfed baby and I didn't want to have to wean him from two different things. And so I thought, I don't want to do that. So we went out and I just randomly grabbed one day. I thought that the design looked good and it made sense, and so we picked up the Playtex brand of sippy cup. It's got a silicone, part for their mouth. This comes off again. The handles can come off. It can detach, so you don't have to have handles if the baby doesn't want to use handles and you just want them to use the actual cup. You can do that. It has a little mark there, and I don't know if you can see a little arrow and then a little line here, and that's how you know that it's locked. And so it does not leak. That's the really nice thing about it. It comes with a little tiny lid that you can remove from it. It sits in the diaper bag really well. He knows how to use it really well. He just grabs onto it. He's never had an issue with it. He grabs onto it, drinks it, sets it down. Seriously, I've got no negative things to say about this. It's really easy to clean. The whole silicone piece comes right out. I really would recommend this brand. I am super impressed with it. It came with 2 sippy cups in the container. I can't remember how much they were for the 2. One stays at his grandma and grandpa's that live close to us, and one stays here, and so that is super nice to have it on hand and just ready. And it's, I don't know what more to say about it except that I really love this, and he really likes it also. So that would be my top pick for sippy cup. If you are looking at sippy cups, go ahead and give this brand a try, the Playtex brand. Who knew? I sort of, heard rave reviews about the other 2, and this one I had heard nothing about. So this is one that I would definitely recommend. One thing that I would like to say though, my friend who has a little girl a few months older than Jacob has tried this. She bought the same sippy cups and hers leaks. So maybe she got a dud, or maybe I just got a really good one. But let me know down in the comments below if you've tried this and if it leaked for you or not, because mine doesn't leak at all. Neither of them do. The one that we have here or the one that we have at his grandma and grandpa's. But I really love it. I will say that maybe I got a dud with the Tommee Tippee. If it leaks, maybe I have, a dud with it. It, again, like most sippy cups, has a, an indication there to tell you, when it's tight enough and not to tighten it past that point, or not to have it, not tightened enough. So maybe I just have a dud, but I don't like the fact that it leaks. So the winner today would be the Playtex. I'd say that the second one would probably be this Tommee Tippee, and my last in running order would probably be the Munchkin one. I like this one, and it might, move up in the rankings when he gets older, can actually use it, but for now it's kind of useless to us. So go ahead guys, comment down below and let me know what sippy cups you guys have used that you have worked or not worked for you, because it's nice to, sort of hear different people's opinions. Like I said, I heard rave reviews about this one and it doesn't really do what I would like it to do. So it's always fun to, share stories in here. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that subscribe button. I put out videos every Friday, and yeah, thanks for watching guys. Have a good day. Bye.